Okay, so what we have here is a cylinder head off a 2004 F-150, and this is the 3-valve 5.4 cylinder head. And it's not too often I get one off, but wanted to, as long as I had it off, I wanted to take a chance here and show you exactly what happens when these spark plugs break. And this one here, it did break a spark plug. I tried removing it after I had the head off, so I thought I would take a look at it and see what happens. See what it looks like from the backside. And actually, these spark plugs aren't really the worst shape, but if you look at that spark plug closely, and this is the one that's broke off, what's left on the inside is we still have the grounding electrode, and then we still have the voltage, or the load electrode is still on there in the porcelain. I'll try to show that properly here with the light, but you can see that it's still on. And what you want to make sure before you start removing your removal process with your removal tool here, there's two different styles. I got the one that threads into, actually it's more like a tap and die, and this one here, which is a little coarser thread, but it's still basically a tap, and then it pulls the remaining part of the spark plug out. But before you go and push that porcelain through, you want to make sure that you can remove that what's left of the electrode in the center there, or what will happen when you start to push that, there's a good possibility that either that center electrode falls into the cylinder, or part of this grounding strap, part of the grounding electrode will fall into the cylinder. And I have one right here where that's exactly what happened, is that the electrode pushed through the grounding strap on that spark plug, and the horseshoe shaped part of that fell right into the cylinder. That's not why we had this head off, but this is from another example of where that happened. So before you start your removal process, you want to make sure you pull that out. And I'll flip the head back over here again. And to show you what it kind of looks like. Grab my, let me see, that was this plug hole right here. If you look in there, you could see what's left of the spark plug from the inside. So I'm going to set my hand down here and try and reach in there with the needle nose. And grab it, and there it is. There it is. That's what's left of that electrode, and it does have sort of a little head on it so it doesn't fall through the porcelain. But again, the danger is that if you push that through, it breaks the grounding strap on that spark plug, and you'll have bits and pieces of metal in your cylinder, which are a lot harder to remove than just blowing the porcelain out with an air gun. So again, that's a 3.4, I should say 5.4 3-valve Ford cylinder head. Before you start your removal process, make sure you look in there and see what's left of your grounding, or what's left of the spark plug electrode, and try to reach in there and grab that out first. But usually a good needle nose pliers, you should be able to reach in there and grab that thing. I guess that's about it.